São Paris, São Paulo, França, Brasil. Aí, MSQ, Laboratório Fantasma. É nóis. Assim,
ó. Os manos no posto, trampando a contragosto, feliz ou oposto. Aposto que sei da dureza, que é a tristeza deformando o seu rosto. Se calos falassem, talvez o mundo escutasse, olhar no impasse, olhasse, limpasse, brilhava vocês. Oh, juro, as mina no fronte, que dor pra contar tem de monte. É tipo uma fonte dela, de fronte ela.
Welcome, everyone, to the final game of the college basketball season. Tonight, we will crown the winner of this year's tournament. And no matter what the outcome here tonight, what a ride it has been. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and the Michigan Wolverines.
You got that right. I mean, this is what each student-athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance. But now, this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. We've got Kaminsky. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the power forward.
And with any championship game, you know that every player's going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Again, the miss by Morris.
And not many people know this, but the Badgers do have one college title in their trophy case. Won the tournament back in 1941. A different time back then, but a title nevertheless.
To end the run. And once again off the mark by Michigan. And that's Evans penetrating. Crawford with the rebound.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but, man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
There's the bucket. Good. Jones has got his first bucket of the night.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Here's Kaminsky. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points. And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
Now Hawkins following the three-point attempt by Freak.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often. Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what. look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Michigan ends up going with the new group. Michigan with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. Peyton is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Kaminsky. Then it's Decker. And it's Evans in at the 4. And here's Morris for 3. Again, the miss by Morris.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Kaminsky misses. The Wolverines leading by 4. Jones kicks to Morris. And there's another one for the Wolverines.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal in high school.
Decker passes to Peyton. Shot to stop the run. They get the rebound. Up it goes, and the Wolverine lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Decker.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Morris dishes to right. Back to Morris. 19 seconds left in the first half. Jones kicks to Morris, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Peyton in the corner. To the paint. Here's Kaminsky. No good from 11 feet. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Wolverines. They lead by 6. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the second half. Just one half of basketball left to determine this year's college basketball championship team. And welcome back. We're just about ready to get going with the second half of a historical championship game. For those just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan, pleased to be alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony as we get set to watch how the college basketball season will end.
You know what, guys? That was the start that Freak and his team wanted in the first half. I mean, they didn't run away with the game, but they're in a really good spot to capture the title.
These first 5 minutes in the second half are going to be huge. They know their opponent is going to come out strong and try to even things up. But if they can keep their cool, they'll be on their way, I think, to the title.
On the court for Michigan, Morris. He's in at point guard. Smith is out there with Ellis. Then it's Jones. And it's Crawford at 2 guard. Morris with the bucket.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break. Really gave him a second win.
Pass to Hawkins. Here's the floater. And Ellis with the block. And so it looks like the Badgers will retain possession here. So both teams making some changes here. Morris against Hawkins. Morris into the lane. that gives them the lead.
This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to away here with the title.
And Wisconsin, Decker is out there with Kaminsky. And it's Evans in at the power forward. And the wide open shot from Morris buries the long-range jumper. And Michigan leads by 3.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
Here is Hawkins. The pass to Decker. Payton outside. The Badgers working the ball around now. Passes to Hawkins. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Stolen by Decker. A minute 42 left in the second half of basketball. There's a good screen. Evans passes to Payton. Now here's Decker. Defense wrong. Kaminsky dishes to Evans. Second chance shot. And there are the Badgers with another bucket.
Over the bigger defender, that could prove to be a massive bucket.
Greg does not get much tougher than that. Tough defense, high pressure situation, clutch play. I love it.
Morris. No good. So the Badgers will take it the other way. And here's Hawkins. Out to the right wing. A shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. It falls.
No, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Morris against Hawkins. Morris kicks to Smith. There's the dish to Crawford. Jones, no one around him. Nails the triple.
And really, the defense on both sides, non-existent.
Yeah, that's a good word for it. Invisible, non-existent. This game has had the look, really, of a layup line for the most part.
Hill, he's checked in for Payton. Up top, Hawkins, covered by Morris. Takes a shot at the elbow. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Clark, a big-time possession here.
Tell you what, their hearts have to be racing right now.
And that's an intentional foul. We've got 28 seconds left in the second half. And they go to the intentional foul. And he comes up empty, missing the first of the 1-and-1.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
On the wing, Evans. It's off. And an intentional foul right there.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good.
He got it!
My goodness.
What a shot! Just when you think the game is over, he's able to knock it down from deep.
Unbelievable. And sending it to OT on that kind of buzzer beater will give them, I think, a huge lift heading into the extra session.
And what a thrilling ride we're enjoying tonight, folks. Welcome back as we start the overtime period. And